So now we'll move to this first our demo. So first thing, what I can do, if I want to visualize our data, okay, if I click on this plot tab, so as you can see that this is it, it is not enabled for me. Why? Because it says that you have to first select variable to plot. Okay, so what I can do, if I select on this any of this variable, so whatever the plots commands will available there, so it will, so whatever the suitable with this variable there, so this plot command will enable for me. Okay, so you can use it like scatter plot or stacked plot, some histogram there. Okay, geo plots there. Okay, different types of plots that you can use. Okay, according to your data. So if I click on the scatter plot, okay, as of now that I have only this, the data which is belong with the only one data point, that's why it shows this. Okay, for example, I don't want to write any code there. Okay, what I did, I just simply selected two variables there, and I have selected this scatter plot, the type of plots. Okay, so for that I don't need to write any command line function. Okay, so scatter dot the variables. Okay, so what MATLAB simply it will do for you, so you can remind this or you can remember this for further use. Okay, now we'll go to our demo. So the data that we have, it is an Excel file. Okay, and I want to import those data into MATLAB. So how I can do this? If I click on this import data tool, so I can directly access whatever the data that I want to import into MATLAB. So it will it will pop up this window. Okay, so import data will tell me that just select your file. So my data is in this data xls folder. Okay, so the data that I have, it is an Excel file. Okay, so I have randomly I'm selecting this 2007 dat xls. Okay, so I want to import this data into MATLAB. So if simply as I can select on this data and I can import it. So before moving forward, so I just want to tell you that, so what kind of data file that you can, the file that you can access or import into MATLAB. You can also import the data, for example, the audio files or the JPEG files, some, the PNG files or the video files into MATLAB. Okay, so these are some, the files format that you can import into MATLAB. If I click on this open tab, so MATLAB import data tool will open. So before that, I want to show you the data, that what kind of data that I have. Okay, if I click on this, the data folder, and let me open this outside of the MATLAB. So now that I have this data, for example, the year wise data. Okay, the vehicle data, for example, this Daimler Chrysler. So these are some manufacturing name that vehicle has been built, the car line functions, whether it is car or truck. Okay, so this column is there, engine displacement, the whether that vehicle is police or not, some rated horsepower there, transmission. So we can say that this data is related to the vehicle visualization, right? So these are some 24 columns that I have available, and I want to import into the MATLAB. So how I can do this? If I just go there, let me just close this first. Okay, so these are my data. Okay, and I want to import into MATLAB. So what MATLAB can give you, so if you see this output type, right? So MATLAB will give you four options. You can import it as a table form. You can import your data as a column vectors, or you can import your data as a numeric matrix. So only numeric values will import into MATLAB workspace. If you want to just import into the string arrays or cell arrays, so MATLAB import only string arrays and character data, right? So that what we recommend, so import your data using this table form, right? That you can extract one by line columns from the data, right? If I click on this table and click on this, the green button, now it shows that the following variables has now imported into MATLAB with this name dat. So if I go into this MATLAB workspace, so this our data has been imported into MATLAB, right? So if I click on this data and go to this MATLAB plot and use this stack plot, it's taking some time. But the thing is that you can visualize your data using your variables. Okay. Now I have used this data or imported this data using table form. I want to import it as a column vector. So whatever the columns which are available into this file, as it is, will available into MATLAB workspace, right? So that what I can do, I will not use this, I will not select this all variables name because it is already available into this first tab. So for that, what I can do, I'll just deselect it. Okay, and I want to change it output file as a column vectors. Okay, so whatever the columns are available into this file, as it will import into MATLAB. As you can see that the whatever the variables, as I told you that 24 columns are available, so it is imported into MATLAB. Okay, so if you see that this import selection button, so you will see that the four option like import data, generate live script, generate script, and generate functions. So whatever the operation that I have did here, and I need some code for that. So what I can do for it, I can simply generate new live script for it. I can simply generate only script file for it, or I want to generate. I will also generate a function for it. For example, I just clicked on the generate function, so the MATLAB will generate a function for me. Okay. For example, this is my function, right? Okay, so now we have imported whatever the columns which are available into this file. So we have imported into MATLAB workspace. Okay, so these are some option available that you can work with like live script or a script only. Okay, so let me close this. So whatever the column that I want to import into MATLAB, it is available there, right?